こっちにはないのか？もう。なんかありそうな気がするんだけど。あら、首吊りの死体が。あそこも届くんだ。シャトル監視の執務室。お邪魔します。ちょっとお手紙をね、受け取りに来ました。書きつけ。全事務員への告知。国王陛下から賜った勅令により、総力を挙げてカリオストロ伯爵に無条件で協力し、伯爵閣下がお望みになるものや知識をすべてご提供するように命令する。刑事総監ティロード・クローヌ。ろくでもねえっすな。ろくでもないっすね。手紙回収完了。もうここには用はないって？コンパス。なるほどね。まあ、探索できるところは探索していこうか。こっちには何があるのかな？あそこにね、アイテムがあるんだよね。とても気になるわね。ジャンプで届くか、あれ。やってみましょうかね、と。ナイス。まあ。なんだ。ないよりマシ。ないよりはマシ。そうね。またあいつがいるよ。ちょっと困りますわね。私、怠慢派なんですよ。このカンカンカンってやつは何なんだろうね。バチコイ。ほい。怖い怖い。危ないね。ちょっとやめて。お願いやめて。君はそんな人じゃないって私信じてるよ。危ないね。クリティカル攻撃。悔しかろう。いてえ。この野郎。落ち着いてまず回復だ。ほい。ほい。オッケー。勝てりゃ何でもいいんです。お前覚悟しろよ。そんなところからチクチク攻撃してやがって。許されませんわよ。アイテム。火炎耐性の薬瓶。悪くない。異術眼薬。悪くない。あそこも飛べるんだね。ビヨーンと。ダッシュジャンプしなきゃいけない感じか？よっこいしょっと。宝箱オープン。何が入ってんのかな？レバーが入ってる。これであそこのところは開けられるんじゃない？ダメージ食らったんじゃない？ちょっと調子に乗りすぎましたわね。レバー起動。コンパス。なるほど。 向こうに行きゃいいのか。戻ってきた感じか。ウエスト起動。ちゃんとアップグレードしないとね。足らねえ。足らねえ。なんか新しいの入ってる？特に何もない。残念すぎますわね。そういうこともある。こっち側は開くのかな？鍵がかかっている。鍵がかかっていらっしゃいましたか？残念ですわね。おや？ちょっと待ってね。あそこにアイテムが落ちてる。なんか大事そうなアイテムが落ちていらっしゃいますわね。カリオストラ伯爵からの衝突。栄が極まる機械軍団の持続性について、陛下がご不安を抱えていらっしゃることは私も承知しております。しかし、どうかご安心くださいませ。オートマートの動作に使用されている科学技術は、もはや実験段階などではありません。パリの市中に戦略的にウェスターを配置させた上で、十分な死傷者を生み出し、そして革命の暴徒たちが反逆を続ける限り、陛下のしもべたる海軍団の動力が途切れることがなく、府中甚だしい暴動を叩き潰せることは確実です。これ、今まで使ってきたウェスタって、敵のオートマータの補給地点だったわけね。なるほどな。印象変わっちゃうな。まあいいんだけど、使えるものは使うだけだし。新しいアイテムをゲットしたよ。ああ、ああ。アクティブに戦闘できる人はいいんだろうけどね。私ちょっと下手くそなもので。どっちに行きゃいいんだこれ。向こうが気になるけど先にクエストを済ませるか。いる。模擬刀の先制攻撃だべ。オッケー。京都は言うまいな。カチャーいいんだ、カチャー。これランサーの槍か。えぐいことするな。ゲートオープン。どこだっけ？ビヨーンと。ただいま。
Dieu soit loué. It is such a blessing to see you safe and sound.
露骨に態度変わってね。
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our eternal gratitude.
I believe you've met Monsieur Julien Raymond from distant Saint-Domingue. He's one of the most eminent members of our organization.
And you, mademoiselle? What should we call you?
My name is Aegis.
Ah, yes. The Aegis. The mighty shield and scourge of Zeus.
I wonder.
露骨に気にならそうな反応してるな。
When you touched Monseigneur's ring, can you explain what happened?
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The ring called to me.
Come now.
The moment I touched it, I was transported. somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory.
I saw things there. I saw Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What wickedness is this?
This explains the moment when you froze. And this isn't the only time you've experienced something like this, n'est-ce pas?
That is correct. It also happened with two objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
How did you know they belonged to me?
They demanded to be returned to you. You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
このおっさんはなんかこう、敬意を払っているのか、なんかこう、見下しているのか、どっちなんだい？
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken from you. Then I saw you being locked in that box.
Et bien voilà. It is just as I suspected. Here, Aegis, look at this. Over the course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its meaning. It's a triangle with an identical inscription at each corner. Nemi. Memory in ancient Greek. Then, in the center, there is an open eye which symbolizes awakening. Do you understand? The images you saw, Aegis, were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. 3 echoes of the past tied to personal objects of his. 3 Nemes, memories which some dark alchemy had taken from him. Without them, his mind would have remained lost, incomplete. He would never have regained consciousness. But by returning these 3 objects to him, Aegis, you were able to save his immortal soul.
Tell me, Aegis, when you were at the clerk's office at the Châtelet, did you perhaps see a leather wallet near the abbot's documents?
No, Monseigneur.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
それがどうかしたのかい？
Monseigneur? That other world where you were held prisoner. Do you still feel its effects?
This other world, as you call it, Aegis, is none other than hell itself, Gehenna. The place the Lord sends those who worship the beast, but hell didn't keep me. Has God given me a chance to redeem myself, perhaps?
違うと思うけどな。
What task did you entrust to the abbot?
The Holy Office ordered me to keep an eye on the Comte de Cagliostro. This charlatan imagines himself to be the heir of Mesmer, the magnetizer, and seems to have ingratiated himself with the king. There have been disturbing reports about him that could lead to his excommunication. It is said that he can make the dead speak. Can you imagine? I asked the abbot to investigate the surroundings of Eugène de Vaucansant's workshop, where the count had been seen coming and going for several weeks. I cannot disclose the details of what he discovered there, but it may well be related to the events that have plunged Paris into mourning.
なるほど
I
ね。
bid you farewell, Monseigneur.
Wait just a moment, s'il vous plaît. You are one of Cagliostro's creatures, are you not?
What do you mean?
When did you awaken?
I do not understand, Monseigneur.
Well, that is to say, you talk, you think, you seem to act with some sort of free will. This was not always the case, that much is clear. You must agree that not all automates are as sophisticated as yourself. I'm attempting to unravel the mystery of your true nature. Tell me, what are your very first memories?
That is a question I am unable to answer.
How strange. In that case, you must surely be able to tell me who taught you what you know.
What I know, Monseigneur?
How can I put it in a way that you'll understand? For example, you call me Monseigneur. How do you know that this is how one addresses a member of the clergy of my rank?
I cannot explain it. I believe
Go on, Aegis.
that this knowledge is not mine.
Well, I never. Did you hear that, Abbot?
I caught every word, mon ami.
つまりどういうことだったわよ。
Mon père,
Plus tard, s'il vous plaît. I need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we have just discovered.
しょうがないな。
Monsieur Raymond, what is the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the Abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père. He should have arrived hours ago. Alas, there has been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has befallen him.
どう考えても何かあったと考えるべきだそうね。
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most problematic in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
Naturally, that makes all the difference.
なるほどな。運が良かっただけか。
You are quite a long way from home, Monsieur Raymond.
I haven't been back to Saint-Domingue in nearly 5 years. I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I hoped to convince him to use his automats for agricultural work. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
こんなことになっちゃってまあ。さて、次の目的地はどこなんだい？
Monseigneur?
あ、はい。ここでやることは全部終わった感じか？一回違うところに行くか。目的地はあそこか。バチコイ。先制攻撃。はっはっはっはっは。どんとこい。ああ、3対1はさすがに厳しいですわね。よいしょ。とても痛い。チャージ攻撃で叩き潰しますわよ。痛い。危ないですね。ほい。痛かろう。その頭を叩き潰して差し上げますわよ。OK。じゃあ、さっさと行くとするか。サクサクっと違うところに行きましょうかね。書術。 はいはいはい。サントゥスタッシュ地区にある私の邸宅にまですぐ手紙を出してくれ。なるほどね。はいはい。サイドクエストは今んとこなさそうだけどな。じゃあちょっとこちらに行ってみましょうかね。トゥイルリー。言葉にしづらい地名ですわね。言葉にしづらい単語だな。